Worm, prepare yourself. Damn Saiyan.
Alright guys, Hit taking off his jacket was probably the coolest part of this chapter. And there are a few other things that I liked, and there's really only one major thing that I disliked, but this is a huge thing. Now, if you guys are Dragon Ball fans, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications to get the latest news, discussions, theories, and analysis videos. If you haven't read the chapter, then this is going to be my review for it, so go ahead and read it, then come back and let me know what your thoughts are on it. If you guys have anything to add onto this review, make sure you put it in the comment section below. This was a chapter where we get to see what Hit is capable of in the manga, because he is extremely nerfed from the Universe 6 tournament arc. He is not as powerful as his anime counterpart, and it shows. He even talks about his own weaknesses in this chapter. So I do like the fact that Hit can just from the get-go hang around with these super powered dudes, because he's an assassin. He is cut from a different cloth. He has different skill sets. Originally, I was worried when he threw down his jacket. I thought that was cool. But then he was like, okay, now I have to basically upgrade my fighting techniques and my strength and my own power, because my time skip technique did not work on Goku. It's not going to work on Jiren. So I had to go a different direction. That's essentially the gist of what he's saying. And I was really worried because I love Hit for the fact that he's got these really cool techniques. He's got these really interesting techniques. That's what I liked about the anime version of Hit, because he used a lot of them, and he used a lot of them against Jiren. And for them to essentially say that Hit was just throwing them out because he just is going to go and punch him really, really hard, I mean, that's just uninteresting to me. Even Jiren, from what we've seen in the manga, all he's doing is punching really, really hard. He's not really doing any cool techniques like the other characters are as of yet. So I was worried. I mean, he hasn't even done his eye thing yet, the eye punches or whatever, where he stops time with his eye or makes himself faster with his eye stare. We have not seen that yet. So I was worried they were going to do that, but then we do get Hit's time lag technique, which is what he uses at the end to try to take down Jiren. And I was happy with that, because it's essentially the same thing that he did in the anime. He used, I believe it was called Time Prison, and in the manga he says he's not strong enough to completely stop Jiren. And I guess he didn't get the version of him in the anime didn't get that memo, because the anime version of Hit tried to stop Jiren 100% and he couldn't do it. But the time lag technique was really interesting. It was cool coming from a gamer like myself, seeing Jiren look like he's got a bad internet connection. And that, coupled with the fact that we get to see how powerful Super Saiyan is compared to Dispo. We get to see how much weaker perfected Super Saiyan Blue is against Jiren. If you guys have read the manga, you guys know that Goku does not have Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken in this. He's got perfected Super Saiyan Blue, which he uses against Zamasu, and this is not working at all against Jiren, and Jiren's not even powered up. So they're going to keep going with the fact that Jiren is extremely powerful, but Goku does not go in with Hit and help out Hit take down Jiren, because he knows there is a level beyond where he's at right now, which is different than the anime where Goku had no idea. He just thought that he had enough power to take down Jiren, and that was not the case. So I don't know if they're going to go into Ultra Instinct. I'm hoping they do, because I'm a big fan of Ultra Instinct, but they could go in a different direction. They could maybe give him a different power or something like that. It would be kind of cool or interesting to see maybe the return of a Super Saiyan 3 style transformation, if it was Super Saiyan Blue or perfected Super Saiyan Blue, Super Saiyan 3 or something along those lines. But I thought those were the highlights of the chapter. But then this happened. seriously watching this, or at least looking at his panel, I was getting flashbacks to the Hit versus Jiren episode, which was fun to watch, but it was sad because it was like seeing one of your favorite characters fall from grace from the anime, and now I'm watching it a second time because Hit is about to take out Jiren. He's got him in this time lag technique, and he does not realize that Jiren was holding back, and Jiren just kind of pops right out of it, punches Hit with one punch, mind you, and he goes flying off the arena. Okay, Dragon Ball Super, why do you hate Hit so much? This is one of the more interesting characters that you've created so far. Jiren is cool, but Hit is awesome. Hit had all these techniques, he had a job, he was employed, he was taking down mob bosses, he killed Goku for Christ's sake, and now he has been reduced to getting one punched. And every monster that Saitama has one punched knows how that feels. And it makes them look exactly what you think it would make them look like, fodder. And unfortunately, Hit sort of looks like that in this. He actually doesn't even look like he's using his assassin skill set, because he, as an assassin, should know when an opponent is not using his full strength. He should have better instincts at sensing this hidden power than Goku does, and maybe they're trying to foreshadow that Goku's instincts are better and he's gonna go into Ultra Instinct and blah 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 blah. But still, come on, that was one of the major complaints of the Tournament of Power in the anime, that Hit did not get any shine. Hit barely took out anybody. He didn't even get a rematch with Vegeta, and in this, because the manga is going so fast to the Tournament of Power, now we've lost Hit, and I believe this is the third chapter in the Tournament of Power. This is ridiculous. And since Toyotaro and his team has been able to watch the feedback from the anime, they've corrected a lot of the mistakes and upgraded certain aspects, characters, situations for the manga, making them even better. And I know for a fact that they know that we have been complaining about how Hit has been used in the anime's Tournament of Power for the longest time. He didn't get enough screen time. He didn't really fight any major characters besides Jiren, and he got less screen time than Ribrianne. So those are the major complaints, and I felt like the Tournament of Power was going to address these in the manga, and it looks like they didn't. It looks like Toyotaro was like, let's get Hit out of here. He's gone. Boom, done. And it's sad because they had an opportunity to kind of correct it and make him at least semi more fleshed out for the tournament. I mean, even when we first see Hit in this chapter, he is falling down because apparently he got hit by Jiren. Now, we don't know who attacked who first, but I would guarantee you that more than likely Hit attacked him because Hit has time skip and he could just be attacking other characters. I don't think that Jiren would have been the one hunting him down. I think it would have been the other way around. Even in the anime, Hit waited till Jiren was the most vulnerable that an opponent or a warrior could be before he attacked, which was one of the coolest parts of the Tournament of Power, where he takes out Ultra Instinct Omen and then Hit comes out of nowhere trying to take him down with one hit. Hit knows better, so Hit should not be being knocked out in the beginning of the chapter by Jiren. He should either be evading Jiren or taking out other characters, and Jiren in the last chapter was taking out fodder characters, so I'm pretty sure he would not go after the top two characters in the tournament right off the bat. Remember, in the anime he stated that Hit was one of the top characters in the tournament that he needed to worry about, and then Goku, and once those two were dealt with, he didn't need to fight anymore. He left it all to Toppo and Dispo. So even though we got Hit taking off his jacket, and even though I really like the time lag technique, this was a huge ball drop for me when it came to how much longer you could have used Hit in the tournament, or how much more of a viable character he could have been. And so with that said, I gotta give this chapter a 4 out of 7 Dragon Balls. If I had to rate it 1 out of 10, I'd have to give it probably a 6 or a 7. It was a fun chapter, had great art. Just personally for me, I felt like Hit got shafted again, if not more so than the anime, and that just really bums me out. I feel like they could have done a lot better than this. But let me know, guys, in the comment section below where your thoughts are on the chapter and how they represented Hit. So don't forget to leave me a comment and let me know you're here, and don't forget to leave me a like and subscribe for more Dragon Ball content. This is going to be Dragon Ball Black signing off.